Hey everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of New Strength Sugar Babes. And we've got a Sugar Babe who's very close to home. She's actually in Springwood, not that far from the Gold Coast, Katie, and she has 2 kids, and she works full time, and she's married. But I'll stop crapping on and let you tell the viewers, why did you join the program? So, what were the issues that you were having prior, and how are they affecting your life?
I'd lost some weight. And I had completely plateaued, couldn't lose anymore. No matter how many times I went to the gym and I was doing classes, but I just could not lose any more weight. And I'm big, so I had lots of weight to lose and I just couldn't lose it. So when I saw the program, I went, oh my God, there's food. Yeah,
I can eat. You're like, yay. What? Because I think so many of the women, like, how old are you? Are you in your 40s?
Yes, I was kind of like that. I think I'm 44.
Yeah, 44. Okay. So the majority of the women, I think, in our program, late 30s, early 40s, because we've done all the dumb diets. What are some of the diets and things you've tried in the past?
I've done Jenny Craig. I've done Weight Watchers multiple times, none of which worked. I don't know why I kept going back. I've done heart health diets. I've done, I have and more than illness, I've done a diet specifically for it. None, yeah.
Just never stick to them.
No, never stuck. Actually, that's the one thing my husband says about this. He said, this is the first time I've ever seen you stick to something for this long.
Well, it's just because you can eat normal food.
It's so easy.
Yeah, and it's nice. Like, you actually look forward to the food that you're eating, I think, instead of like thinking, oh, fuck, just got to eat this bloody chicken and the broccoli and whatever else. No wonder women, it just sets them up to fail, I think, over and over and over again. Did you have any other, like a lot of, and you would know being in the program, a lot of women come in with like menstrual cycle issues, digestive issues, sleep, mood, all that. So did you have anything like that coming into the program where you're just like, I just need to lose some weight?
Digestive issues. So I've not had dairy other than cheese because I just couldn't give it up. I just love that shit. So I had not had any milk or any other dairy products for nearly 13 years. So I've been having soy. So I'm so looking forward. I have to have a colonoscopy every year. So I'm hoping my next one, they go, oh, wow, look, you're wonderful. You don't need to come back. So I reckon it was soy that I was having that was causing me so many issues. But
I used to drink soy too. My mum took me to a naturopath when I was younger, and she's like, oh, she's lactose intolerant. Get her on the soy and the almond milk and the oat milk. Yeah, it's so. But have you started to reintroduce dairy back in now?
Yeah, as soon as I started the program, it's like, I don't know. And so, I did. So now I've made my way up to, I'm now having skinny milk. And
yay.
At all.
That's so good. And cheese? You can eat the cheese?
Yeah, seriously, I give up. I could have eggs. So I have cheese instead.
Good move. I like cheese too.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, and what sort of digestive issues did you have?
My stomach was always upset. Always. Always had wind, bloating. I don't have any of that anymore. Nothing. It's just fabulous.
Isn't it crazy?
I always went, oh my God, I can't go and do yoga. Imagine bending over. Well,
it seems so logical now, doesn't it? Like when you do it and you get better and you're like, oh, it makes so much sense. You know why I was getting so gassy. Oh, that's good. So that's all improved. What about, did you have any issues with sleep or your period or anything like that? Lots of women have those issues.
Yeah, I do. And I'm only just getting on top of that now. I still have issues with sleep. So as much as it's got a little bit better, but I think having a husband that does shift work does not help me at all.
Oh, no. That would not help.
No. So I don't think I ever get a really good night's sleep.
Yeah.
I'm certainly better than I was.
Yeah.
And my menstrual cycle is still completely out of whack. I've only just started Progest-E. I'm on my first cycle of Progest-E, so I'll see how I go.
Yeah, awesome. And you know what? I think too, like, obviously, you know, you're 44, you've been doing it for a long time. You will see improvements the more and more time goes on as you, especially too, I think as you increase your dairy and you have the Progest-E and the liver and the oysters and you address all those nutrient deficiencies. And so what are the results that you've seen so far since doing the program?
As in body weight?
Yeah, everything, anything.
Okay. Well, first up, thank you very much for liver, because I am now obsessed with pate. I have it.
Oh, how good is it?
I would never have ever have had it before. So that is, I love it. So that's amazing. But body-wise, I've certainly lost weight.
Mm.
So I've lost, since I've been on the program, call it 6 kilos,
Mm. Mm.
40 something centimeters. I'd have to go and check it. But certainly it's coming down, and every single week the weight comes down just by a small amount without fail.
And how many calories are you eating now?
2,000.
Isn't that crazy? You did all those diets and you couldn't lose any weight, and then you're eating 2,000 calories of sugar and dairy and potatoes, and now you're gradually losing weight.
Yes, I'm eating all the things I would never have eaten before in the years, and now the weight's coming off.
Like, what's this witchcraft? What's what other things have you noticed?
I'm a lot happier. And I guess because I'm happy, it's rippling out through my life. So my husband's noticed I'm happier. He's more excited when I come home from the gym and I tell him what I've done, and like he's more excited for me. And I think I'm also too, I've never been one to ask for help. I brought my kids up, I shouldn't say, but like a single mum, because my husband worked so many hours. I was it. So you kind of learnt just to be very self-resourceful. But I've learnt to reach out even when I'm not feeling 100%. I've happened just recently, and I reached out to on the program, and I reached out to my friends just knowing that I needed help. I would never in a million years have done before. I would have soldiered on, because that's what mums do.
Yeah, that's so good though. Because sometimes you just need someone to be like, yeah, it's all good, you're going to be fine, like just keep going. And just, I think people in the same, like so many women in the community, they're going through the same shit, you know, and they're like, it's okay, just keep, you know. And I think when you get that support, it's just nice to know that there's other people that are struggling with the same things.
Yeah, you're not in a little bubble by yourself.
Nah. Like everyone, it's just, and you've just got to keep going. Like you've just got to keep taking action and fail forward. And even if you make mistakes, it's okay. Just pick yourself up, and no one's ever perfect. You know, you can never, ever be perfect. It really makes me happy to hear that. And what else? Anything else that you've noticed?
No, my nails are growing at an extraordinary rate. I keep cutting those nails. They keep growing back. No, I never had skin issues. So
had you trained?
Yeah. Can you work on freckles? Because I'd like.
Oh, I've got heaps of freckles. I've got heaps. And what about training? What were you doing for your training before you joined?
Lots of cardio.
Yeah.
And I actually missed the cardio classes, not because of the cardio.
Yeah.
Because it was fun.
Other
than that, I've never done weights before in my life, ever. I love it.
Oh, it's so good. I love it too. It's really empowering.
It is.
Yeah.
It really is. I mean, I never thought I'd be able to do it. And when you start and you're like, oh, that was hard. That was actually really hard. And then as you progress along, you go back and you do that, and it's actually not hard anymore. It's surprising how fast your strength increases.
Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah.
Didn't expect that at all.
The newbie gains, it's so good. And like, how awesome is it too? Like, you've had no lifting experience and you've just done it all online. Yeah. Well, good on you. That's so good. I love it when new people come in and they've never lifted, because it's really addictive, I think.
So scary to start with. I remember I was talking to Mel at the beginning. I'm like, I can't go into that gym area. I can't go where those weights are. But then, you do it once, and then after the first time, it's okay. It's okay to go back. But that first time is absolutely terrifying.
Oh, I bet. I know, and so many women are the same when they come into the program. And then once you just overcome that initial fear, you're good. And you know what? Your form would probably be better than fucking 90% of the people in that bloody gym anyway. Now.
Even the men. Some of them come and watch me.
Oh, that's the best. That's so good. It's so true though. I'm just like, I was the same when I first started lifting. When Craig was showing me stuff, I was like, oh man, no one's ever showed me this before. You know, it's just, yeah. Oh, that's really good. Well done.
One of my sons is very much into the gym, and his friend. And then when I go to them, we all talk gym together, which is really nice.
Oh, that's so funny. That's so good. So they're like 20, yeah? They're like 20, yeah.
They're 20 and 21. And so I talk to that gym, and they're like, oh, how much are you lifting on this? And how much are you lifting on that?
How much you deadlifting?
Yeah. And they're saying, vaccines. So, I'm saying, well, this is what I've been told, blah, blah, blah. So,
Oh, that's the best. Oh, that's so, so good. Oh, imagine where you'll be in like another 6 to 12 months' time.
yeah.
With how much progress you've made already. That's amazing. And some of the objections, like women that are thinking about joining the program, and you probably had these thoughts initially when you joined, is one, and you're a mum and you've got kids, they think they don't have time to do the program. You know, what advice would you give to a woman who didn't think she had time?
I think sometimes you've got to make time for yourself.
Mm.
I mean, this is something I tell all new mums. Don't lose yourself in the process.
Mm.
I lost myself in being a mum.
Mm.
So then when your kids are older, you don't know who you are anymore.
Mm.
You are no longer a person because you're not the mum. So
Yeah.
if you don't have time for yourself, you will end up not knowing who you are. So do it while you can. Leave them with the husband. Don't take an hour. Go out and have an hour to yourself at the gym.
Oh, I think too, like you mentioned it before, when you're happier, it just makes it the rest of your relationships better, and you're a better mom and a better partner. You know, when you're sleeping and you're balanced and you're eating food and you're not wanting to kill someone because you're hungry, I think makes a huge difference.
Yes. And I think the gym becomes your mental break. If I don't go, it's I get a bit cray-cray.
Yeah. Totally.
I need to go. I need to
pump some iron.
Yeah. And then I actually feel like me again.
Totally.
More like me now, and I can go home and do whatever I need to do.
It's so good too, because you only have to do 3 days. You know, like you can fit it into your schedule. And the second one is money. Their mums, you know, they're like, should I invest this money in myself? Do you feel like the money you've invested, you've got value?
Hell yes.
Mm.
Hell yes. I was hesitant because when I don't know if I can afford that. And I went, okay, I've invested that much money in myself over the years in so many different things that haven't worked. And this has. Within the first 2-3 weeks, I have never looked back.
Yeah.
And I've never regretted my decision. And I've got more out of this program than I've got out of anything else I've ever done.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, it makes me so happy to hear that. Yay. And finally, if a woman was worried about doing it online because they think, I can't do this online, I've never lifted before, how have you found the support, the structure, how we run the program?
Amazing. I was frustrated to start with because you can't get going fast enough, and I see a lot of newbies in the same boat. But now I'm really grateful that we did step by step, because I now understand that I couldn't have done it all in one hit. I would have just been smart. But every little bit you go through and you learn your technique, you do the basic technique first. You're not hurting yourself, and you're getting so much feedback as long as you're making use of everything that you have on offer, and there's just so much stuff on offer. I think you get out of it tenfold.
What you put in. Yeah. And finally, if a woman was skeptical and she was sitting on the fence, she was like, I don't know if I should jump in, what advice would you give her?
Just do it. You won't regret it. You certainly won't regret it. And you'll just be a better you, a way better you.
And you just get to eat real food.
Real food. Awesome.
Which just makes everyone happier. That was so awesome. Thanks so much for taking the time out. And if you're a woman and you're watching this and, you just want to get off the yo-yo diet train and eat real food and train and actually get sustainable results, click on the link below, fill out a short application form. You can jump on a call with one of my coaches. It's a free call. There's no obligation to join. We just want to get an understanding of where you are now, where you want to be, and whether our program's actually a good fit for you. So thank you so much, Katie. I really appreciate you jumping on, and I will chat to you in the program.
Will do. Thanks,
Kitty. Bye. Bye.